On a night when two brothers could not agree on a story, their mother offered a new kind of adventure, and a dragon touched the stars. Evening settles across a small room where the day's noise has gone quiet. Two beds. Two boys. One tradition. Every night, a story chooses sleep for them. But after days away and memories stack like postcards, the simple question of whose turn it is becomes a knot no one can untie. They remember favorites. A dancer who breathes fire. An explorer on a custard world. A magician in the fur of a beast. Each choice arrives with laughter and claim, and each claim is met with another. The night could be swallowed by debate until their mother offers something the room has never tried. What if a new story is made here, she asks, one with places that never touch and characters that do not belong together, until tonight. Heads press into pillows. Eyes look up. They agree without hesitation. A stage is chosen that fits two wishes at once, a sky without end and a sea without bottom. A name rises first, an unlikely guardian of wonder. Bob, a dragon with a coat the color of twilight grapes and a stare that stretches past mountains. He moves like an old song when the moon is full, dances where no one can see, and hides like a shadow among friends. But when the world darkens, he looks up and does not look away. Questions bloom in him like constellations. How many points of light live above? Do they carry names? Do they sing without sound? Books arrive from shelves that smell of dust and time. Some answers land. Others slip through. More questions spark. Who lives on the cold stones that circle the sun? What lies beyond the farthest curve of night? Have wings ever carried a dragon into that silence? No one can say yes. A gift appears on his birthday, a telescope with a gleam like a small moon. He sees deeper, but depth only brings him farther from the edges he seeks. He decides that distance is a thing you cross, not accept. He will build a way. With hands that smell of paint and effort, and with help that feels like home, Bob crafts a vessel to climb the sky. Yellow like a field of flowers, marked with stripes that promise speed. He tests it among peaks that cut the wind. He learns how to rise and how to turn. The day arrives. Teeth brushed. Bag packed. Kindnesses tucked inside. He lifts from the earth and watches blue fade to ink. Stars glare like secrets. Planets glow like old lanterns. Alone but not lonely, he glides between marvels. Counting the uncountable becomes joy instead of task. He finds a small world with grass that sings like chimes and fruit that glows like embers. Gardeners greet him with gloves on. They ask what fire tastes like. He asks if mist can be warm. Laughter fills the yellow air and then becomes quiet again as he lifts away. Every new planet offers a new kind of welcome. Every welcome expands the idea of home. Then he notices motion ahead. A single light turning slowly in the dark, not falling, not fixed. It seems to wave. He moves closer. A face appears in the glow, bright as a spark on water. She smiles and perches beside the glass. She has only ever watched Earth from above. She tells him what she longs for without asking. He answers without waiting. Yes, come. Sit here. See it from near. She sings a small tune that sounds like snow. The earth returns beneath them. Oceans unfold like blue silk. Mountains rise like sleeping animals. The star marvels at the wide water and speaks of what it means to swim in small rivers beneath a red sky. Before gratitude can be measured, she leaps. A streak of light meets the sea. Bob descends and the wide beach takes his footprints. The ocean is an endless coin flipped to night. He calls for the light that left him, but the answer that rises wears a different shine. A mermaid lifts from the water as if the sea were letting her go for just a moment. Hair that catches the sun. A tail that shards the waves in gold. She hears his call and smiles like a secret. He tries to explain that the star is not a fish and not from here. She looks past him, sees the machine that holds the sky on its back, and understands. Names are shared. Glittertail speaks with a calm that could settle storms. He speaks of a dream that stretched so far it became a plan. She speaks of a wish that stays on the shore and never steps across. From her rocks, she has watched a game of moving circles and racing feet, a simple act that fills her with a joy she has never tried. She shows him the reason she cannot play. He refuses to believe a dream ends before it begins. The star breaks the surface again, bright with stories of trees that sway like dancers and creatures with too many arms to count. Gratitude glows from her edges. What one wish is worth this kindness? She asks the dragon. He is quiet for a breath and then offers it away. Let the wish belong to the one with the golden tail. Let the game be hers. The sea lights up as if the moon had slipped beneath it. Sparkles gather like soft rain around the mermaid. When they clear, the shore meets toes where a fin once was. She laughs, sways, and reaches for the sand. He meets her there. Steps are a new language, and balance is the first word. She learns quickly. Soon she runs across the beach as if the earth had always been built for her. A ball appears, blue as the deep, and the game she has watched becomes the game she plays. Joy travels between them like a tide. The star cheers and grows brighter, full of warmth and afternoon. When the air quiets again, gifts return to those who offer them. Another wish, the light says gently. Perhaps a tail for swimming or a path into the water he has never entered. He looks up instead. The vessel he built hums softly behind him. He speaks a different wish, not for fins or for flight he already holds, but for company on the path that still runs ahead. Come with me. There are edges we have not found. There are tales we have not heard. There might be a world of storytellers among the trees. There might be a field where every hour is a match. Agreement is easy when hearts already lean in the same direction. The three climb back into the craft. The beach recedes. Blue becomes black again. Stars scatter like seeds. Together, they find a world where games never end and players never tire. Glittertail slides and spins and scores, her laughter drifting into the sky. They discover a country of sugar where hills taste of berries and picnics happen on cake. They visit valleys of lemonade that fall like glass and gather in green pools. They arrive at an old forest on a distant planet where trunks open their eyes and speak. The ground gives them a blanket. A breeze gives them a lullaby. A kind face in oak asks if they are ready. A voice begins a story not about dragons or mermaids or distant suns, but about two boys who chase sleep with words. Somewhere far away, two brothers drift on the very tale their mother is shaping. Blankets climb shoulders. Breathing slows. The world outside the window flickers with distant fires, and the night feels honest in its quiet. The room is safe. The story steps lightly and leaves them to their rest. A mother stands for a moment and considers the sky. It is not hard to imagine a yellow craft cutting between stars, a small light on its window, and a friend who now knows the sound of her own running feet. Night invites release. Muscles ease as if the body has handed the day back to the bed. Breath lowers until it finds a steady rhythm. Thoughts loosen their knots and float like small clouds above a valley. Some are heavy and drift slowly. Some are thin as threads. Watch them lift. Watch them go. The ocean of cloud that waits above every roof spreads out like a quiet promise. You can rest on it. You can let it hold you. In that soft place, worry has no anchors and noise has no echo. From here, the planets you have never seen feel near. From here, stories know how to find you. What began as a problem is already a legend. It taught that curiosity builds ladders where none exist. It showed that sharing dreams turns one wish into many. It proved that adventures change shape when you travel with those who light the way. And it left a final image to carry into sleep. A dragon who chose the stars. A mermaid who chose the shore. A light that chose to follow kindness. If imagination can stitch sky to sea in a single evening, what new world is waiting just beyond the edge of tonight?